Hello, Laker fans. Here's PXLF, Perspective Log X Lakers-fandom. Um, I have no idea what what I just saw. I mean, this didn't look like Lakers basketball. It's not looking like Lakers basketball for a while. I don't know. I don't know what to say. Uh, it doesn't look like a team that wants to win. Maybe like a team that just think like somehow they can get by and be very uninterested in things. These three guys, they are supposed to be the leaders of this team, and they are playing like they don't want to even be there on the court. But worse than that is I defended Frank Vogel for most of the time that people, Laker fans, have been um, pretty much criticizing. But I gotta admit that when he was hired, one of the things that scared me a little bit about him was that he thought, or he said, and maybe it was just, trying to be nice about it, but he thought that that Walton made the right decisions when he was the coach of the Lakers, and that kind of scared me too because that was not. I mean, it wasn't like the type of things that you want to hear from a guy that is substituted Walton. But he won a championship on the first year with a team completely new assembled. And this is, I'm going to tell you this. There's some criticism that I have to get out of my chest. What is going on in the Lakers um, front office? Because we got a championship team and they pretty much changed everything. And it kind of worked. It kind of worked. Um, but the problem was with the Lakers was not the playing or anything. It was the injuries that that kept LeBron out, kept Anthony Davis out for a lot of times. But if not, the Lakers were pretty much cruising and kicking everybody's butt. Um, and so if they would have stayed healthy for last season, they probably would have uh, won the championship. But what we have now, first, I said it. It was a really weird constructed team, but it had enough elements to win. Like if you were worried about Westbrook not being an outside shooter, we got Carmelo, we got Malik Monk, we got uh, Ellington, we we got um, um, Trevor Ariza. Uh, so we had some mix of defense, offense. This was not going to be, we knew this was not going to be the big defensive team that we had in previous years. But at the same time, we thought it was going to be a really good offensive team. And one of the things that I was worried about is that how much the defense was going to suffer. Because if you have Ross and you have LeBron and you have Anthony Davis in a team, the best way to make this guy score is on fast break, which is something that I have seen, um, that I have seen them trying to like um, implement. But if you don't have defense, and you see when they beat Boston and the Pacers, they actually did it with defense. And that's the problem with this team. This team doesn't have a good defensive identity. And when they kind of try, then they win. And these have to be eating Vogel inside because that is his bread and butter. His bread and butter is to make teams defend. And I don't know if it's that LeBron and AD are not with him, are not respecting him. I don't know what is going on, but something is definitely going wrong with this team. And you can't keep, the front office is going to have to address this soon. And, but there's so many things. Uh, it, Things that I have an issue with Frank Vogel. And I know people are asking to fire him. I know that's stupidity because it's stupidity from Charles Barkley trying to defend Vogel. First off, Charles Barkley is a great player, is a legend in basketball, but he is no coach. He's no coach. And if he can see that the rotations are not good, that Vogel is doing things that actually are in detriment to the team's identity. And he's doing this because he's trying to get a defensive identity out of an offensive team, right? But Charles Barkley said these comments like, "Oh, Laker fans, you're criticizing Vogel. You're asking for him to be fired. Uh, you know, you cross the line." What are you talking about? What are you talking about, Charles? You are no coach. And definitely with the stuff you say sometimes, you know, you shouldn't be. Now, something he said was right. And that's that AD is not putting effort. He's not looking like the AD everybody expected him to be in this Lakers team. I don't know if he's playing like he's hurt. I don't know what is going on. You know? And people are still depending on LeBron. LeBron, he's old for basketball, but he's still really good. He's still probably on the top, and the top man in the NBA. But at this moment, he's looking for somebody who can, help out a little bit. And I don't like that Ross makes comments that he doesn't care uh, winning or not. Like, I don't understand. Is that why Ross doesn't have a championship? And if it is, did we make a mistake? We gave up Montrez and Kuzma, and they are playing really good. We gave up um, um, Caruso, and he's having a really good season with the Bulls. Um, I said that we should have gone for Lonzo and for DeRozan, which DeRozan wanted to play in LA. Everybody knows that. He was clear about it, and he was ready to take a pay cut if he could to get that thing done. And for some reason, the front office didn't pursue that. They went for Ross because of Schroeder. So, I had to get all those things out of my chest, you know? And, you can, the blame, it goes around everybody. You know, this thing that Vogel said, that I actually think he was right about that the team gets casual with in the games, like they don't take this game seriously. And but like I said, the rotations, Vogel is doing horrible rotations. Um, it is disappointing. He's doing horrible rotations. He got out of the rotations. HBK, who was playing excellent basketball, who was playing with maturity, but with energy. He was actually trying to win. And then you put it like at the end of a bench again. Or not again, but because he started, you know, having some minutes here and there. And you have, like, if you're gonna put AD on the paint, why not putting a guy like Jay Huff to play? He's one of our two ways. I don't know if you knew that. Jay Huff is one of our two ways. He's a 7-footer who is a great rim protector and who is a 3-point shooter. You understand that would give AD all the spacing he needs, and LeBron and Westbrook. That guy. Instead of DJ. You can even play a 5-out with that guy. Or a 4-out, 1 in. Actually, you can play that with with any center, but in his case, he could be outside, and we could have LeBron or somebody else inside. You know, but it's. I never seen this. There are worst Lakers team in history, right? But not. It's not that it's the worst. It's that how it's not even trying to be a good team. How they take, like Bogle said, things casual. I can't understand that. It is horrible. It is something I, don't want to see. They're flying to OKC for the next game, and I don't even think that they will win it at this point. And that is sad for me to say because I am one of those guys that always think the Lakers are going to win, that always thinks that the Lakers are going to go to the playoffs, that, I'm expecting that. And that's something that Lakers fans expect. Maybe you say we are spoiled, but we always expect these things. But I don't know this year because I don't understand how this team can really be better. On paper, they are probably one of the most talented teams in the history of the NBA. Like they are stuck, like they are packed. But they are packed with people that don't want to win. And so I don't know what kind of analysis you can do that doesn't just tells you, look, the coach either lost the locker room or he's having a problem with, the leaders of the team, LeBron, Westbrook, AD. Something is happening that AD is not trying even hard. Um, that, you know, I don't understand. I don't know what is happening with AD. I don't know what is happening with with the players in general. But LeBron wants AD to be the leader, but I don't know what he wants at this point. So hit me in the comments. Tell me what you think about this game, where the Lakers are going. I don't know what to say. All right, so I'm just cutting it right here. It's horrible what we saw. It's devastating. It's devastating because it's like no respect for the fans, no respect for the uniform. Okay, be good to yourself and others. Take care of yourself and take care of others. May God bless you all. And go Lakers. Bye-bye.